Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time to wrap up my Palette palette leftovers. Last time I asked you if you had any strong feelings about continuing this just over the New Year's or having a finale and an introduction, and a lot of you had a lot of good points for doing a finale and then starting anew next year. And yes, I agreed with all of your points. So here we are. Because then I also decided I'm not gonna end this right at the end of the year. I'm just gonna give me a little bit of a break from this project because I think I have finished what I can in this year, and there's no point in dragging some shades along if they're gonna anyway roll onto next year. So let's take a look at the whole project. This was a project that I created myself because of this one. If you've been here a while, you know I panned this for 2 years as my main palette, and I still had 3 shades left last January. And I was like, I want to finish them, but I need a new palette. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna make a project for this one. And so came palette leftovers. And of course, since then, this one has been emptied. So I had a little bit of soul left, a little bit of eccentric, and some passion left. And I finished them in May, late May, I think. So that one was completed. And so the project did what I designed it to do, and I have my first fully panned palette, and I am so excited still, even though it's been half a year since I celebrated panning this one, with everyone giving me so many lovely comments about the achievement. So it's fully empty. But this one wasn't the only shadows. Look, these the palette, whatever. I had more that I wasn't able to finish in previous years palettes, so I rolled them all in. And previously I was also able to finish these 2 tiny ones that were, let's bring them closer. I'm covering the other ones. So yeah, I was able to finish these 2 that were in panning solitaire many years ago. That was a project where you finished first one eyeshadow, then like a duo, trio, so forth. I didn't really have duos or trios, so I made color stories from these tiny deep potted shadows that I had, and I panned most of them, but not all. So these I managed to finish. This one was a nice turquoisey blue, and this one was kind of a gunmetal darker shade. So yeah, I finished those up. Well, let's keep with this palette, and let's show what I had for, I don't remember the year, but this is what is left from the Revolution Dia de los Muertos palette that I tried to ban maybe 2020. Yeah, I think it was my COVID palette. So yeah, this I wasn't able to finish any of them. I thought I might have this one done, but yeah, I could technically, if I focused on it, have it done for the end of the year. But I think it's fitting that like these will continue as a group of 4. And today I actually, when I was weighing these, this corner like came loose, but I was able to press it back, and I kind of forgot it, and now I like lifted fully up, and I was like, is it still there? But it's stuck. So I wasn't quite able to clear this corner, but I made some progress with this one. I have used this one 4 times since the last update, and that is 49 uses in total this year. And then, the shimmer green, I only used it once, and it is on my eyes today. So are these two. That is 29 uses total and no side pan, sadly. And then the green matte I used twice since the last update, and that is 32 uses total this year. And we have that one side pan not quite cleared the corners, but next year is a new year, so I will keep working on these. And this one, yeah, I finally finished the conflicting shade, the similar shade in my actual Pandit palette, and now I used this one twice, so it is 6 uses total. Weight wise, since last update, this one I used 0.1 grams, but total this year I have used 0.9 grams. Not too much, but a little bit. These I used 0.5 grams. Norina I used, what is that, 0.8, or is that that's an 8? Yes, 0.8. No, yes. So yeah, a little bit here and there, but no empties with this palette. And then the other one I really wanted to finish because it was still a full palette is this one. This was my Size Matters Pandit palette. I think this one was 2021, I think. No, 2022. I don't even know. But anyway, I tried to pan it at some point. I failed. Last time I had a little bit left into the blue purplish shades. This is the reason for the finale. I finished all that was left. And the deeper purpley blue is on my lids today, topped with the pale yellow from the singles or deeper red ones. But yeah, it's all gone now. It is all gone. The more lighter blue, even though that like a mid-tone blue maybe, that one I used only twice since the last update to have it done, and that was 31 uses total this year. And then the purpley one, the last use on my eyes today, I used 9 times total, and that is 41 uses this year. And that I used more. I used it a few times on my lower lash line and as the outer corner shade and so forth. So that needed a bit more use to complete, but it is done. It's all gone. Obviously the palette is not empty because I have my brow franken, my brow bone franken, and then some inner corner shadows that I've depotted here. But the actual, I almost dropped it. Good thing my reflexes still somewhat work. The original shades and the highlighters are now gone. So this will not leave my collection, but it will count as a finished palette with this one. So 2 palettes in 1 year. Obviously this is not gonna affect my inventory, but it's gonna be a palette empty, which is so exciting. So exciting. So we're gonna say goodbye to this one. I used 0.3 grams since the last update also, but yeah, remember I used these two pretty much every day. So total I used, wait, did it gain weight at some point? It did, because I added some shadows. Oh, but those were the, I don't know, but yeah, the weights are what they are, but I used up 0.7 grams from January's weighing. So all in all in this project this year I used around 3-ish grams, but obviously this one isn't super accurate, and at some point I did repress these into the empty pans in that one, so the weights aren't super accurate, but the amount of eyeshadows that I finished, it is 3, 6, 8. Pretty nice. And obviously I finished a lot more in my actual Panda palette, so the empties are gonna be popping this year, which is so exciting, because if you followed along, I haven't had the best year of my life. I've struggled a lot, so the fact that I was able to get these leftovers done and out feels pretty damn good. And yeah, I'm gonna feel proud of myself for this one. Yeah, that is all for this video, this finale. The intro will be coming, because I'm not done with this one, and spoiler alert, I don't think my main Panda palette will be completely done, and I want to finish those shades as well, so 90% sure and that I'm gonna continue this project next year with those new shades. What they will be, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out in January. But yeah, this was a successful project for me. And if you feel like this could benefit you, hop on along with me and do this next year. That will be cool. And let me know if I'm not already following you, so that I can come and see what you're doing. But yes, I will give you the full slideshows with all of these in the end, so you can see where I started in January and what everything is looking like now. A lot of empty pans, which was the point. So nothing else to say. Thank you so much for following along with this one. I know this one has been a lot of you, like, maybe not most favorite, but you have enjoyed this project, which warms my heart a lot. So thank you, and I still hope to see you next time, even when this project is now wrapped up for the year. Bye.